Ivy, what are you doing out here? I've been looking all over for you.
Well, I was just thinking about Pilar and the sacrifice Louise made trying to save her. Have you heard how she's doing?
Not well. The drug Alistair used as influence to get for Pilar, it's not working.
Poor Pilar. Poor Louise. He traded Alistair's secrets, including how Alistair tried to brainwash Sheridan to try to save Pilar, and now she might not make it. That's tragic, Sam. He might lose his mother and the woman who holds his heart.
Louise and Sheridan, well, they shared a great love.
They weren't the only ones.
Excuse me.
Is it word on Pilar?
No, it's Grace. He sent me a text message.
No. The way your face just lit up. You still love her, don't you, Sam? I mean, as close as we've become, she's still the only woman in your heart.
Ivy, of course I still have feelings for Grace. She's the mother of our 3 children. We were married. Or at least we thought we were. For what? Over 25 years. I mean, who knew that Grace had a first husband and a son by him? It's not like she tried to keep David and John a secret. Grace had amnesia from that fire in Boston, and David never stopped loving her. And when he saw her again, he fought for her love, and he won. And now they're off in Italy together. Look, it's no one's fault, really. It's just the way it is.
I didn't mean to sound accusatory about your feelings for Grace. It's just that I can't imagine waxing nostalgic over Julian.
Your marriage to him was an empty farce. My God, but I loved Grace. I loved our life together, our family. Not that it wasn't hell getting over you, Ivy, because it was. That's why I moved to Boston. The memories of us were everywhere here in Harmony. And it hurt too much, constantly being reminded of losing you.
Sam, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was weak and I let Alistair and my father manipulate me into marrying Julian. But when I found out that I'd been used and we'd been
You came to me the night of your wedding.
The night Ethan was conceived.
And when I woke up the next day and I found that you were gone, it taught me a lesson. I learned that I couldn't hope for the impossible. That I had to enjoy what I could have, and I did. I enjoyed my marriage to Grace. I enjoyed our home, our friends, our life together. And until that day, 5 years ago, when I got a call to go to the mansion to investigate reports of gunshots, I saw you face to face again. I did whatever I could to keep our love buried where it couldn't hurt me anymore.
Sam, it was just the opposite for me. I remembered every moment of the time we spent together, and I dreamed of being with you again. And now that Grace is gone, I want to be everything she was to you, everything and more. If you would just tell me how. Just tell me, please, how to make you love me like you used to.
Ivy, listen to me. We're not kids anymore. Those innocent teenagers who fell in love against all odds.
No. Life has done too much to us.
It's Grace. She's sending me another text message.
She still loves you, you know. Look at the time on that text message. It's the middle of the night in Italy, and Grace is awake, no doubt thinking of you and regretting that she's lost you.
Why would you say that?
Because I know exactly what Grace is feeling. Because I felt the same way all those years ago. Sam, I can't tell you how many times I would wake up in the middle of the night and wander aimlessly around the mansion, hating myself for not staying with you on my wedding night to Julian. Sam, I longed for you. I longed to feel your lips on mine, and I know that Grace is feeling the same way. Sam, I was slowly dying inside without you. And I know Grace is too.
Do you honestly believe that Grace still loves me?
Honestly, I know she still loves you. The same way I still love you. The question is, Sam, who do you love? Grace or me? Just been stronger if I had just handled things differently. You never would have met Grace. You never would have fallen in love with her.
Ivy.
No, I am to blame. I'm to blame for all of this.
Hey, you are always so hard on yourself.
Because I love you so much, Sam. Because I still love you so much. And so does Grace. What does her message say?
She was asking about the Founders Day dance, if Kay and Jessica went, and if they had fun.
No, Sam. She wanted to know if you went to the dance with me.
Think?
Sam, Grace still loves you. She's using the dance to find out if you still love her.
How?
If you had changed your mind and stayed home, Grace would think that you were pining away for her. But by actually going to the dance with me, it tells Grace that you're starting to move on.
You could be right.
I know how Grace is feeling. I used to wake up in the middle of the night thinking about you. You know, wondering if you could forgive me and love me again. But there was no text messaging back then, and so I couldn't get an answer. And all I could do was blame myself. Grace is lucky. You can respond to her. And I am absolutely sure she's hoping you will call her so she can hear your voice one more time. Because I can't count the times in my marriage that I would have sold my soul to hear your voice one more time. Like right now. I'd sell my soul to hear you say you love me and not Grace. Stop torturing yourself, Sam. Just get in touch with Grace.
Ivy, listen, don't leave, okay? Let me just answer Grace, and then we'll talk.
No. No, you just talk to Grace. I had my chance with you twice, and I've lost you both times. You and I aren't meant to be together. You and Grace. You are.
Ivy, wait.
No, I have to go. I need to go.